Say your name first.
Okay, my name is Jairo P.
Okay.
From Colombia.
Okay. And what year did you go to high school in the United States?
I went to high school in 2002, Idaho High.
Okay. And then when did you graduate?
I graduated March, kind of.
What year?
2003.
Okay. Were you in an ESL class of any sort, or were you with the regular population?
I was just part of the regular population back then.
Okay. And how proficient were you with English when you first arrived?
I was pretty good. I had a good English level, but I never really practiced it, never really speak in English. So when I got there, I just developed a full skill, I guess.
Okay. And how long would you say that it took before you felt completely comfortable speaking in English?
Well, first, when I went there, within the month, I started speaking really fluently. But then I came back to Colombia, and then I went back there, and that's the time I got it. Probably around 3 months.
Okay. On average, what kind of grades did you get during that year?
I was a regular B student. Student.
Okay. What class did you struggle with the most?
Photography.
Really?
I don't know why.
Okay. Did you ever struggle with math?
No, not really.
Okay.
Numbers are same in Spanish and English.
Okay. Did you do well in math in Colombia?
Yeah.
Okay. Did the Colombian schools prepare you for the math in the U.S., or was it different material?
I actually think they over-prepare you.
Okay.
Because we see things you need and you don't see there.
Okay. Tell me about your math teacher. What do you remember?
Well, my math teachers in Colombia or in the States?
In the States.
In the States, my math teacher, she was very nice. She was a really nice lady. She always tried to get everything done and explained really well. She was good to criticism and, I don't know, good answers to her questions.
Okay. Did she give you any special assistance since you were learning English, or did she treat you like everybody else?
She treated me like everybody else. Yeah, the math teacher wasn't a problem. There was a couple of teachers that were always like, do you want me to repeat it or something like that? But no, she wasn't there.
Okay. So when teachers would ask you, like, if you wanted it repeated or if you wanted special assistance, was that something that helped you or hurt you?
Actually, that hurt me because I thought I was doing good. I was comfortable with my English level. So when they asked me, I was like, come on, dude, I'm speaking like you.
Okay, so it was more of an insult than anything?
Yeah.
Okay, but it didn't actually detract from what you got out of the class?
Yeah, not at all.
Okay. Is there anything in particular that your math teacher did to keep you motivated?
My math teacher? Well, I never really struggled with math. I never had a problem with math. So, no, she was good. She was good side homework. She would never exaggerate with that. So.
Okay. So she was rigorous with you?
Yeah.
And the rigor helped you?
Yeah, same thing with everybody.
Okay.
She never treated me differently.
Okay. Okay. What about any of your other teachers? Were there any teachers that did anything specific that motivated you when you were feeling overwhelmed or frustrated?
That is a good question. Yeah, there was always teachers like, hey, I've been to South America. I know how it is to you come from a different culture or whatever. And yeah, I know how you feel and that, whatever. And they try always to connect with me.
Okay. Was there ever a point where you felt like you just wanted to go home because it was too much?
No, I was enjoying it too much.
Okay. Did you know any other students who were also learning English?
Yeah, I met several Spanish speaker and Tongan speaking students. They weren't doing that good.
Okay.
I always tried to pick up the accent and everything. So.
And what do you think it was that was hurting the other students?
I think because I lived by myself there, or with my friends who were Americans, I went back to my place and I had to keep speaking English. So the other guys, they live with their families, their Mexican families, their whatever language they speak. So they only spoke English at school.
Okay. Did the teachers do anything to go out of their way at all to help those students that they could see were struggling, or did they treat them just the same as everybody?
They tried. They always tried, but there were some students that were really lost.
Okay. Did the students react positively when the teachers would try to go out of their way to help them,
No.
or were they negative about it, or just
They were negative about it. They were really demotivated.
because the teachers went out of their way, or because they were overwhelmed?
I don't know, because when you immigrate there, sometimes they don't want to go there. They just go along with their parents. They will feel outplaced.
Okay. Did you have any friends that couldn't deal with it and left?
Yeah. Well, not really friends, but I saw that several times.
Did you ever talk to them about how they felt and why they did that?
Not really.
Okay. Did you have any friends that were also learning English that weren't able to graduate?
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to talk to them?
Yeah. I had a friend from Peru, and she tried her best. She was doing homework and stuff, but she never made it.
And how did that affect her?
Oh, that affected her a lot because she was on a student visa. So she couldn't pass the course, so she couldn't pass the class, so she had to go back and she lost her visa.
But was she really upset, or was she happy to go back?
She was upset. She wanted to stay there.
Is there anything that teachers could have done to help her more? Did you see them failing her in any way?
I don't know, I think it's more personal thing. That she could have, get along with American people, with English speakers, be more friends, have more friends that speak English as their native tongue. So I don't know.
Okay. Is there anything that you can recommend for teachers to do to help students who aren't prepared in English so that they can be successful?
I think they could make couples or pair them up with different American students or English speakers. So, they could be friends, they could learn from each other. Sometimes you see a teacher as an older person and not your friend. But if you have someone at your age telling you, helping you, telling you what the word mean or whatever, I think that could help.